Now we're getting to the stage of fitting the burner and gas tank. I designed this on CAD, a square base, some holes in it, and then made a tube on top. That's for the gas tank to fit in. And this is how it fits. Actually, that's the wrong one. Hold on. And that's the tank, fits in there like so. Now we've got to work out fitting the burner. See, the burner I preset the mark, so it's very simple to just tighten the screw and then get that to go in. And then work out roughly where we want the bend in the pipe. So you have to be gentle with this pipe work. Yeah, because getting the bend where I want it, you've got to take it a little bit at a time. I think we're heading in roughly the right direction. See, we've got it roughly in line. So what I'm going to do is connect it to the tank. It's not the easiest thing to line up, I'll be truthful, it's a bit of trial and error. That's pretty good. I think it's sitting quite nice. Don't know whether we can move it a bit closer, but do we want it any closer? This is the thing. There we go, the tank, I think I'll have it like that. It's nice and far away. So now we've got to mark and drill some holes. I've got some nice bolts somewhere. Brought some stainless steel nuts and bolts to bolt this tank down. So, nice long ones. Now I've marked the hole of the first corner, and I'm just going to pilot it with a 3mm drill. But I'll run it through with a 3.5, and that way I know it will clear the bolt threads really well. The idea is to go all the way through and then counterbore and then nut it to the underneath. Then I'll eventually go through. That's it. We're through. There is a slight burr on the plastic, so we'll just gently remove that with a larger drill by hand. That'll make sure it sits flat. I brought the bolts over length so they can be chopped down, or maybe just left because they're only sticking through a little bit. There we go, we'll put a... I can't show you this bit because I'm working underneath, as you can guess. I'll drop the first washer. There you go, that's tight. And now we can line it up and mark the second hole. And then, I'm not going to show you doing all the holes, but this is why I always bolt one down. Gives you a good starting point. Then you can move it out the way. That's enough of a start. Let's get this one through. Thing is, you don't want to go too hard with the drill, because the last thing you want to do is whack it into the baseboard. like the overdrill 3.5 is really good because it just does make it nice, easy fit. Well, like I said, all I'm going to do is tighten this up and drill the other two holes. Now the holes are all drilled in the board for this, I'm going to see if I can clad this a little bit and super glue some planks on. The thing is, if it doesn't work, it's not a problem. Because I printed a spare, so if it goes wrong, it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is glue on and then snip off with the side cutters above, just enough to allow it to be sanded afterwards. So all we can do is go for it, is put a bead of glue on, stick the first plank on, and let it dry. If it will dry. Notice something I'm going to do first. Once I get a couple on, it might be better. But, see, cut really close to the top. And what I'm going to do is, because these are slightly different sizes, is use different ones as I go along. So I keep it different. But the advantage is with the second one, you're gluing a bit to plastic and to wood. Like I said, it's only a trial thing to see if it'll work. More like as if it will stick. And we'll proceed all the way round. This is why I like using this cheap wood down the market, because it's like different width. I got lucky near the end, it weren't too bad a gap, and all I had to use was 2 different sizes to get completely round. Now I'm going to block the end off to tidy it up and sand it around a little bit.